Hello there guys, it's Stephen. The game has just finished. We've just been knocked out of the FA Cup by Wigan. Wigan in the FA Cup. Why does that sound familiar? I really hate playing Wigan. I really hate playing them. I really hate playing that. I'll be polite. They deserved it. Maybe, did they deserve it? I don't know. I think we were pretty good with 10 men in the second half, if I'm being totally honest. I think we largely dominated that second half, and obviously against the run of play, they went through on goal and scored, and it was probably going to come from an individual error, and that's how it proved with Kyle Walker being far too slack. Even though that guy probably was offside, Walker far too slack, which led Grigg through on goal. I don't think Bravo personally had anything he could have done with that. I think it was a good finish. I can see why people are saying, oh, I wish Bravo would say something for once, but I don't really think that was his fault, if I'm being honest. I think that was entirely on Walker. But the game itself, frustrating. I'm not really one for kicking off when we lose a game. It seems to happen so rarely these days. I'd be spoiled and childish if I sit here and moan like a little bitch because we lost a game. I'm not going to do that. I am frustrated that we've lost. It's never easy to talk about defeat either. But in general, we are very much blessed as a Manchester City supporter this season so far. So I can't moan because one game hasn't gone our way. All this talk of the quadruple was just a childish pipe dream, if we're being honest. Anyone, even Guardiola, would have said it's nonsense. It was just an angle for the press to hang on to, and just like a really strange pipe dream. It was never going to happen, and I'm kind of, yeah, that's over, I guess. We're literally over. I wouldn't say I'm glad it's over. Obviously, I can't be glad it's over, but it's realistic. It's now the most likely scenario. It's the same with the unbeaten stuff. All that has now come to an end. All that nonsense is now basically wound down, and rightfully so. As well, before I go too far and moan a little bit more, Patreon shoutouts for the new guys: Dennis Saxon, Vikram Kumar, Sam Watkins, and Alan Brown. Guys, thank you very much for supporting the channel. Patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany if you want to get involved. It's just one of those days, and those days will happen. They'll continue to happen. It's kind of nice in a weird, dark humour kind of way, knowing that a bit of this club that we love from the old days, the typical City era, still will always exist there. We will always lose to a team like Wigan when we get the opportunity to do so. That is Manchester City in a nutshell. This is why I also love the club, because we're predictably unpredictable. That's what we do. We can be the best team on the planet 1 minute and then lose to Wigan the next. I guess most teams can do that. That's what football's all about after all. But it doesn't make it any less frustrating. But individually, it wasn't a great performance. I thought we notably went up a level when Kevin De Bruyne came on the pitch. David Silva was kind of largely rusty. Gundogan was, okay. He was okay. But I didn't think the midfield had anywhere near as much guile as it normally does, given the fact that Kevin De Bruyne wasn't there. I think it was kind of, not worrying as such, but it was notable how much De Bruyne was a level above anyone else on the pitch when he came on. He's reaching that standard now where he is the man that everyone wants to be on the pitch. I'm not saying the other players we've got on good, but I think it's notable that he's levels above everyone else at the moment in our team. I'm not going to sit here and kick off and moan about all the players though. Looking at Twitter, I understand people are angry and they like to rant and moan after a game, but these are the takes I've seen. Bravo was shite, we all know he's crap, but he had nothing he could have done with that. Danilo didn't have a good game, but chill. Bernardo Silva, crap apparently. Aguero, crap apparently. David Silva, overrated apparently, or past it even, I've seen someone say. Stones, naff apparently. Walker, overrated. I've seen all these comments genuinely on Twitter, which is just, chill out. Guys, chill out. You can't win every game, you really can't. It's frustrating, it is, you're allowed to be frustrated, but maybe just go and chill somewhere. Go and, just put the TV on, go and have a quiet room, go and read a book, or go and listen to some music, whatever it takes. Maybe you like to rant on Twitter, but just try and maybe think a little bit. We've been very, very much spoiled this season, and one moment of typical City doesn't change that. Some things are certain in life. We're going to get beat by Liverpool, and we're going to lose to some minnow in the cup, and it's probably going to be Wigan. That's just the way it is. If someone said at the start of the season you'd have all this glory, but you're going to have to lose to Wigan and Liverpool, but like, yeah, all right then. That's kind of understandable. I will take that. Individually, though, it wasn't a perfect night, let's be honest. Aguero kind of had a frustrating game. Danilo had a frustrating game. Walker and Stones, and defensively, we had a frustrating game in general. I thought David Silva looked like he was lacking a bit of sharpness. On to the actual talking point of the game, though, the red card. Kind of on the fence somewhere, like an orange card. I think he was a little bit too reckless, Delve. I can understand why the referee gave it. And when you've got Anthony Taylor there, who loves to send a Manchester City player off, don't give him the choice. Just don't give him that option. But we did. So that's kind of our fault, in my opinion. A lot of people will say, but yeah, the one on Aguero was bad as well. So, why is he that off? And yeah, that's what about, sorry. That's the whole, well, he did that, so he should do that. It's the whole eye for an eye kind of thing. that was probably a bad call as well from Taylor, which is no surprise. But I'm just talking about our moment, our incident. And regardless of whether someone else should have been sent off or not, it doesn't really change the outcome of, in my opinion, on a kind of individual level of Delph's foul. I think Delph was a foul, and I think he probably could have been a red card as well because there was too much force with his left foot over the ball, which is a stupid thing to do. And obviously people were saying, yeah, but we've had 10 non-red cards against us so far this season. Yeah, we have. It doesn't mean you stop there for giving ones that we've committed to, because that doesn't make any sense really. I think the way to look at it always is, if Pogba had done it, would we want a red card for him? Yep. If it'd been against Aguero or Gundogan, would we want that as a red card? Yep. So I think at that point you go, maybe it was the right call. You're entitled to disagree. I don't blame you for that, and it's fair enough. It was kind of borderline, but I don't blame you for being given. But I think we'll all agree that Anthony Taylor and the refs in this country are genuinely useless. And what most of the frustration came from was Anthony Taylor clearly changing his mind. I mean, it's annoying that even when they get it right, I mean, I think he got it right. Even when they get it right, they still get it wrong somehow. Taylor was writing a yellow card out for Del, but still managed to absolutely show how spineless an individual he actually is by succumbing to peer pressure for those around him. I just wish for once that they would stand by the decision or show a little bit of balls. I mean, fair enough, the decision, regardless of how he got there, okay, fair enough, but still, it just shows you how susceptible these referees are to pressure, to the media, to bias, to just being terribly weak. And that's what happens with these referees, and it's frustrating to watch. But Wigan battled hard. They, in general, defended really well. I think they deserve a little bit of credit. They created some chances pretty legitimately in the first half. They could have scored as well. We created a few chances. We probably should have scored, but we were wasteful going forward. But I'm not going to deny Wigan played well. They did play well. I still had to laugh at the name Max Power. I didn't know he existed. Max Power is just a great name. I also enjoyed how the commentator only insisted on calling him Max Power, not Power, like you would call anyone else, just Max Power. Fair play to the commentator there. But yeah, Wigan deserved it. And it's a frustrating performance. It's a frustrating loss, but you can't win every single game, as I keep saying. That's it. Hopefully this weekend will provide a little bit of respite from this. Hopefully we'll win the League Cup. I'm really terrified now of it being one of those weeks where you lose to Wigan and you lose to Arsenal. Don't even think about it, Stephen. Guys, yeah. Guys, it's just one of those days. Yeah, anyway. See you in a bit. Anyway guys, that is the end of this video, which you're probably relieved to hear. Not the best night for Manchester City, but what I say, a big thank you as ever to all these people who've got their names scrolling down the screen. You keep this channel going, so thank you very much. Thank you to everyone who's been involved so far, just watching my videos over the time. I'm approaching 17k now. It's probably at 17k as I'm actually saying this. Thank you very much for all the support. Thank you guys. It cheers me up on nights like this, let's be honest. Anyway, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video, hopefully. Anyway, see you later guys.